Yo, if you just clicked this video, then you know what time it is. We're bringing out some concept unique cards for Ahsoka Tano and Kanan Jarrus. And if you haven't seen the last video, go ahead and click that link and watch part 1, then come right back to this video because we're going to get right down to some skills, the abilities, passives, and the uniques. And honestly, I was looking at some of your guys' suggestions on the Discord, on the YouTube comment section, as well as Reddit, and you guys are coming up with some nice ideas, very creative. So I careful consideration narrowed it down to 2 uniques that I'm going to go ahead and use. But before that, I'm gonna let you guys know right now I'm on a roll with this pickle winner. So if you guys see this pickle winner right now, I'm gonna upload it right now. Ezra Bridger is going to take it, all right? And if he doesn't take it, let me know, and I'm going to reimburse you for the unique that you lost because that 2800 is straight booty. So, all right, I'm jumping right into the first one. Here we go. All right, so in the last video, I said that Kanan Jarrus is the best unique in the game, in my opinion, because for 3 energy, and he can casually walk and deflect fire, is such a really good element in this game, and I want to incorporate that into his leader card, so you really get the best of both worlds. If anything, you get the best version of Kanan Jarrus. You get a Kanan Jarrus, first of all, he's got vision, all right? Secondly, he's going to be able to navigate on your own. You're not going to have to just rely on him as a turret, defense mode, whatever. So first, before I get into his ability, I want to discuss kind of his biography here that I put together for him. It's short, but it's sweet, all right? Kanan is very useful in the front lines of battle to deflect range attacks. When activated, his Special Force telekinetic ability pushes enemies back, inflicting damage in the process. So kind of like how Snoke has that ability. Could be a defensive card, it could be an aggressive, whatever you want to do. I know that I'm an aggressive player in this game, so I'm not going to sit back like Bodhi. Shots fired to Bodhi users real quick. Attack power 71, DPS 144. Health 1190. But here's one thing that I want to give him in the game that I think would be a great idea. So if you're using Kanan Jarrus in this game and you don't hit the double tap, you know, if you just direct them to go to a certain way, they kind of shortly, you know, they kind of casually walk to that area, that targeted area. So if you do that, if there's a ranged unit firing on you, he's going to deflect it. But once you hit the double tap on your screen and he sprints, okay, all bets are off. He's going to take damage. But I think that brings a different element to the game. I don't want to create concept cards, you know, different concept card, same concept. Pretty much what I'm trying to say is we don't want another Ray. You know, I could easily give him Mind Turn ability. He did have it in Rebels. But I thought that giving him that slow walk, able to deflect fire like his unique does, is pretty interesting. That way you can kind of avoid dropping units to defend opposite lane or whatever. But his push would definitely be useful for the melee units, since if they're going to obviously drop melee units to attack an actual leader that can only deflect fire. But anyways, I don't want to ramble on. If you're looking at his unique and you're wondering what is that, let me explain to you what that is. And also I did a little concept art for Kanan there. You can see his actual ability actually over there, right there. He's actually pushing away. So that's going to be his actual skilled ability, pushing things away back, and not inflicting too much damage. You don't want to make this card ridiculous now. But yeah, let me show you what this unique is about, and you guys tell me what you think, all right? Alright, so what we have here is the Bendu, and this card, this actual character, makes an appearance in Rebels when Kanan Jarrus and the Bendu have some dialogue about helping the Rebellion destroy the Imperial side. Now, the Bendu is not a Jedi nor a Sith, but he is a Force user. Doesn't take any sides. But in the episode, he actually he gets enraged by being called a coward and destroys both the Imperial fleet and the Rebellion at the same time. So, and almost kills Kanan at this process too. So this card would kind of be a different approach to the game. It's going to deal damage to both sides, but it's going to be extremely powerful. So you don't want to drop this card on your own side. You want to make sure your units are out of there. And it's not going to be like a splash damage. My idea behind it was going to be like of an ion grenade because it is a storm. So I don't know, maybe 5 seconds of just damage done within the radius of the area. So yeah, it could be, you know, dropping cards on the left side and then just dropping the card to deal with the right push. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think you would use this card? Is this too much to create a card that does damage to both sides for 4 energy? Because essentially you're wasting 4 energy to waste 4 energy if you kill your own units. But yeah, I thought I wanted to bring a different type of a card to the game. Is it gonna sit like Rey's Millennium Falcon if it was actually in the game, or you guys let me know. But I fell in love with the idea when I saw it. I was like, okay, this card has to be, I'm gonna create a concept card and try to make it work. You know, obvious choice was Zeb or maybe even Captain Rex. But yeah, you guys let me know. Let me get some feedback on this card. In the meantime, let's jump into Ahsoka Tano. Alright, so here we have an adult version, the rebel version of Ahsoka Tano, stepping out the shadows of Anakin Skywalker and finally being her own leader card. I wanted to give her stats that really seized on her main traits as a character in the game. Let's start with her movement speed, 3.8, attack speed, 0.58. She's vicious. And just to get into more detail, Ahsoka's quick movement speed and attack speed make her a tenacious leader to deal damage, then quickly retreat back to defend. She uses force enhanced jumps to leap over obstacles. Her ability allows her to dash forward, unleashing a barrage of attacks, then dealing a powerful strike to damage all nearby enemy units. So I mean, look at her resume here. Okay, she took on Vader. She survived that. As a Padawan, she took on Asajj Ventress. She saved Luminaris, saved Anakin countless times, faced General Grievous, took on 2 Inquisitors, took on the Grand Inquisitor. I mean, it's endless. We need to get her in the game. Yeah, I wanted to give her the ability to leap over obstacles. Currently, only Yoda has that. Which is not fair. So you're looking like, look at the stats, it kind of mirrors the Seventh Sister, and I know I said that for Aayla Secura, that was kind of be the same concept, but this card is more likely to come out than Aayla Secura, if you ask me. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this card. If there was a blind draw, I'd cash that marble out. I'd get this card to level 4 as quickly as possible. So guys, let me know what you guys think of the card, the stats. If you disagree, give me some feedback, but for now, let's get into the unique. Alright, so what you're looking at is the Awing, which is part of the Phoenix Cell, which is the Phoenix group. And if you think about it for a second, we have the Phoenix Squadron in the game already. So I'm like, alright, if we have the Phoenix Squadron, we might as well bring the Awing, which is the ship they fly anyways, to do damage. So I said, alright, 3 energy, kind of the same concept of Bodhi. I was like, alright, let's do that. Now, to go over some runner-ups that I felt were going to be a strong possibility for me to use as a concept unique for Ahsoka was a young Ezra Bridger. I love that idea at first, but then I was like, wait a minute. All right, we can't have the same character in the same faction. It just really wouldn't make sense, and it doesn't follow the trend that Netmarble's going with. Now, what I mean by that is we have the old Ben Kenobi, and then we have the young General Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Clone Wars edition. So I thought young Ezra, old Rez, the same faction, and it would be nice because he'd have his little long hair, but I was like, nah, okay. And then I had the Owl, which the name escapes me right now, but then I was like, no, that's going to take away from the aggressiveness of this card. So that's why I brought this card out, and you know, it kind of sucks because I wanted to see a Return of the Jedi version of Luke Skywalker, but now thinking about my own logic, it's like, all right, we're not going to, because we already had the Tatooine version. So that's why we create these cards to compensate for the cards that we want to see, but we won't likely get. So let me know what you guys think about this Awing. I know it's different. I know that Captain Rex is more obvious, but again, love your suggestions. Keep giving me feedback, and let me know what you think. Before she'll get some help, she dies. So Boba Fett's gonna we're gonna even it up here, 1 and 1. It's gonna go down to the last turret. Here we go. Okay, I hate, man. Let me say one thing, right? That Slave 1, it just. Alright, so you guys, I just showed you a little preview example of me streaming live on Twitch. Basically what I'm doing some live commentating for the MMX Awakened, with the #1, #2 guild in the world. Pretty much, there's some exciting matches, alright? They got high-level cards, I get it. They stomp out peasants like us, but not all the time. There's some actually good matches that go up against equally level cards. So if you want to come out to that stream, usually around 7 o'clock at night, 2 times a week, I'll be on there streaming. Just go on Twitch, search EYYT. And I'll see you out there. In the meantime, thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you guys next time.